Now, if you've been following my channel for a little while, you will know that my kitchen is my nemesis. And if you're new to my channel, then hello and welcome to my channel. And this is my kitchen because it gets messy, because that's just me. For some reason, my kitchen is the worst room in the house. It's the dump and go thing. I'll dump it down there, I'll deal with it later, and then later comes and I never deal with it because normally I'm tired just before bed and I don't want to start because I'm sleepy. However, just before Christmas I got a new microwave for my kitchen, and one day I stood there in my kitchen going, I wonder if this would work. So I thought about it for a few days and then I decided to act upon my thought and just try it out. I can always move it all back. So I have decided that I'm going to have a clean out of the kitchen. And when I say a clean out, I am going to sort out the cabinets because I know there are things in there that I'm just not using. And also I am going to sort out the worktops because it might look nice and neat to you, but there's a few things that just are not really making much sense to me. And the fact is, I own a toaster that's there. I use it maybe once or twice a month, if that, but what I do use every day is my air fryer, which is currently in the pantry cupboard. So my plan is to have a big sort out of this kitchen and move a few things around. So without further ado, let's do this. Now you're going to find that I documented a lot of this via photos rather than videos, and that's because my phone at the time was pretty full on storage, so I had to make do with photos. First off, I moved everything from that corner of the kitchen and I cleaned the kitchen sides and I cleaned every single tile and all the grout. And this is what you get when you finally pick up your worktop saver. Oops. People say to me you should treat your house like you treat your clients and clean it how you clean your clients, but unfortunately I don't do that. But every once in a while I do give my kitchen a going over. Now that's looking a lot better, and I also wiped the cabinets down too. Now that's one full area of my worktop done. Now I've just got to get on and do the other bit. And here you can see where the other worktop saver used to belong. Oops. Now that looks a lot cleaner. Now let me tell you, that microwave was not easy to move. I've been busy, apart from baking the cake. How about this? I have washed down the tiles, I have wiped the countertops, I have wiped the cabinets, I've wiped all the appliances. What do you think? Now, I haven't moved the mugs from here yet because I want to make sure that I'm okay with this layout. But I do like this layout. I've not used it yet properly, but I really do like having my coffee station over here. I will put the mug hangers up here and switch that to over there. But I didn't want to do it just yet, plus it's too late in the evening. And if you remember the video from me putting up the mug hangers the last time, it was a nightmare. So yeah, but there you go. And the kitchen also got a royal seal of approval from Blue. So I've been living with this new layout in my kitchen for a good few days now, and I am loving this new layout. It's a lot more cleaner, tidier, spacious. I know I haven't gone back to work yet, but I'm definitely preferring this layout, although I did fool myself. And that first evening after I moved the microwave from there to there, I went and got my veg and started walking it up there. Before I turned around, I went, oh yeah, no, back here. So yeah, I'm just going to actually take off these mug hangers and I'm going to put them up there, and I'm going to switch that to up there. finally got this up after a fashion, although I have. But it's not in fully. The screws are in, but they need tightening. Because it's still wobbly and loose. But it's not going to come out. So as long as I don't pull on this really harshly, it's in for now. So yeah, I've done that. I'm not even going to attempt that. I'm just going to leave it. Leave the mucks on the side for the moment. I actually felt really rough with my sore gum infection. And I think I was really annoyed because what should have been a 5-minute job was taking me like 3 hours just to do a simple thing because I hadn't got the strength in my hands to screw the screws into the wood. However, that afternoon I took myself off to the local garden centre where I'd seen this lovely biscuit barrel and bought it for my kitchen, along with this poppy art tile to go on my kitchen wall, which also still needs to be put up. Oops. So, it's a new year, it's a new start, let's do this. Let's declutter the kitchen cabinets. Let's do this. So the first cupboard I'm going to start with is this one. Let's do this. That's the top shelf. Empty. I'm just giving it a quick spray. And I'm just going to give it a new year clean. They're not that dirty. So I'm just going to give them the quickest clean going. Now to sort out what to keep. Now this is going to be quite a simple process and I don't know why I kept putting it off. But there are a lot of bottles that I like and there are lots of water bottles I do not like. And last year I found these and they don't leak or anything. So I'm keeping that, and I do have another one to this. And that can go. That can go. Fall over, why don't you? That can go. That can go. And then I've got my Pikachu one as a spare. And I've got 3 water bottles. I'm not one of the people that will remember to wash them every time. So then I'm keeping that. I'm keeping this. Don't need that. I bought this when I did my low FODMAP diet and I never used it. It's still in date. I have to find some recipes that I can use rice vinegar for. Keeping that. Definitely keeping that. I do use that from time to time. Keeping the food bags. They're not going to go on that top shelf. That's keeping. I'm keeping that, and that's my little blender. So yeah. So out of that bit of the cupboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is better than none. No, sorry, 5, because that one fell over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I'm getting rid of. Now, obviously you have seen that I've moved my kitchen around. So I used to have my microwave here, and it's moved up to the end there. So it makes sense to have this bit of the cupboard empty, because this cupboard, right where my coffee station used to be, is all my teas and coffees and stuff. So I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to remove them from here and resite them to the other cupboard. Now there are a lot of teas and stuff in this cupboard, so I need to go through them and see what's in date and what's out of date. This is what I'm keeping, and I must add to my do not buy list, and that is hot chocolate, because I also got a hot chocolate for Christmas from one of my clients. So, and I think I might possibly have another tub of Praline hot chocolate in the pantry cupboard. Right, so that's all that I'm keeping. I've been through the teas as well, and this is what I'm getting rid of. So, decaf tea that's been open March 2023. I've got some Clarity, Tulsi to Clarity tea bags that are out of date. Lemon, ginger and Manuka honey that's out of date. digest herbal sachets that are out of date, and sleep sachets that I haven't even opened, that obviously I think it was a trend last year that everyone was saying, you know, have this before bed from Aldi, it's really, really good. But I can't have anything to drink before bed now because I can only have my iron medication on an empty stomach, which means I can't have sleep teas before bed. So yeah, they went out of date. So let's get this up in that cupboard. Right, now the top shelf is all reorganised, let's do this shelf. Wipe all this and put it back, and this is what I'm keeping. The peanut butter and everything of that is in date. However, I'm shocked because I've been using my Marmite and it actually expired in June 2023. Like, oops. Mild curry powder I haven't used really, and that was out of date. Old chocolate spread, I smelt it, it's gone off. I haven't had chocolate spread for a little while. I was really annoyed, that's out of date. And this is full. Sunflower oil. And it's been obviously shoved at the back of the cupboard. So that was September 2023. And then this, I know you can heat this up and honey doesn't really go off, but I've got a whole new bottle in there. And then I think I decluttered the box in the last decluttering of the kitchen cabinets. So I've no idea what the dates are on these, but I have got some more sachets in the cupboard that I do know are in date. So I'm going to chuck those because I don't know what the expiration date are on those. Now that's all back in order. I'm just going to quickly go through these spices, although I do use these ones. So, and check the cooking oil there as well. So let's quickly go through that. Right, so that's a lot better. And then there's that. And the two that I supposedly found out of date were the paprikas, which I hardly ever use. I think I used them for like a couple of recipes and then that was it. So yeah, I know you can use spices. An hour or so later, because my neighbour came around for a cup of coffee and a chat, let's get on and do some more decluttering. And sorry if you can see hot chocolate around my lips, because I had a hot chocolate. I haven't actually checked my lips. Oops, never mind. Right, let's get back to the decluttering. Now, this is nice and simple because this is fine. Oh look, I've got another spice over here that can be moved to there. Oh look, and the token can go over there as well. Right, that's simple. Those cereals are all in date. I know they are. I've got some little jams there. In fact, these little jams can go up there. Look, what have I got here? I missed that one. Garlic salt. I've got no room in there, so that needs to go there. Hang on. So, I have been loving these for breakfast of the winter time. I know they are full of sugar, but they are scrummy yummy. So I've got an also open pack here. So I'm just going to open this box and put them together so that there's less stuff up there. So I've shoved them all in that box. That box is now empty. That can go. Right, let's quickly wipe out that. That's a lot better. And that is actually all of this cupboard now completed. On to the next one I need to sort out is this one. The medicine cupboard. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. So let's sort this all out. Right, I'm just going to sort out the box of medicines that I've got, which is the box I hardly ever use, of medicines that, as I say, that I hardly ever use. I'm going to sort that box out. And then the stuff that I use more often, which is down here, I will reorganise and just get rid of anything that's out of date. Wow, nearly everything that was in that box was out of date. Oh my goodness. Right, that leaves more room to sort out this. Okay, I wasn't expecting to declutter as much as I did, but wow, all of that was out of date, and all the stuff that was loose in here pretty much fitted in the space of all the stuff I've got rid of. Wow. Okay, and then these are the bits I use like every day. When I say every day, I've got that skin. So yeah, wow. Okay, that was quite quick and simple and easy. So much more organised. Woohoo! Right, let's just check up here. Everything was in date up there. So yeah, right, that's another cupboard sorted. Let's move on to the next one. The other pile didn't show it clearly, but this is all that I'm getting rid of out of the medicine cupboard. So since I've moved the teas from this cupboard to the other cupboard, it means this shelf is actually clear. Like, what? I can't believe that. Wow, I actually got a clear shelf in the kitchen. Wow, okay. Now this shelf is fine. I will pull it out and I will clean it, but everything will go back into it, because everything in there I use. I've given these a quick wipe out. Let's put everything back to better. And I have freed up some space because I have decided to declutter these two glasses because I just don't use them. I remember when I first moved in and I bought the whole Poppy set range, and this glass is the only one that remains from the set of 4. And actually I don't reach for it. And then I think one birthday or Christmas, one of my friends also bought me this, and again I don't use it. I use other glasses now, so yeah, they can go. Now this cupboard is one of the worst cupboards for me to access because, yes, I know I've got cups there from earlier. The dishwasher needs unloading actually. But anyway, yeah, this is one of the worst cupboards to access because the way the kitchen counter is in the corner here. So I'm actually going to come back to this another day when I'm not half as tired as I am now. And I might move some of this up to here, the stuff that I use a bit more regular, so to make it a bit easier. But I really do need to go through the tins because there's so much stuff in there that I don't use. And after baking my brother his birthday cake in this tin here where the bottom stuck, I'm thinking of ditching these and just getting ones with the bottoms that fall out. You'll recognise these because I use 3 of these as my coffee station. So yeah, I'm actually going to come back to that another day when I've got a bit more time. Lower shelving, and this is going to be quite simple, she says. So let me go through them with you now. This is my tea towel and hand towel drawer. It's fine. If you saw my previous video, I moved it all back round, so I put my tea towels in here. It's fine, it works well, so there's no point in clearing that out. The cupboard underneath I'm going to do in spring because it's got my garden stuff in, and so it will be stuff that I need to take to the dump. So again, I'm going to do that cupboard in spring. I'm not even going to start on that one today. The cupboard on the sink, it's a mess. Yes, it needs doing, but it, again, like the baking cupboard, it will take me some time to sort out. So I'm actually going to move on to these two and see if there's anything in this drawer that needs to come out that I'm not using. And then this definitely needs a sort out. So I've got a manual in this drawer because I got a new microwave for Christmas. Well, I got it slightly before Christmas, so I'm keeping hold of this because I'm still learning various bits on it. So yeah, I'm keeping hold of that. I've got 2 chopping boards there. Yes, I've got more in the cupboard, but I do like those ones as well. And let's go through this and tidy this up. Now I know there's at least one item in here that I'm going to get rid of. Of course, wipey. Little cardboard boxes back. They fitted neatly in here when I did the drawers out many years ago. So I've always kept them in here because they sit side by side perfectly. Right, let's see what I can get rid of. Now, this set of spoons and slatted spoon I've had for 12 years. Well, 12 years this year. And you can see they have been well used because, well, you can see they are looking a bit on the manky side. But I like them because the handles feel nice. But I think this year I'm going to have to buy myself a new set because they are starting to wear. In fact, the slatted one really is, the silicone's gone on it. But anyway, let's put all this back in the drawer. The one thing I'm getting rid of is an impulse buy, and it's this little mini mandarin grater thing. I bought it on impulse. It was red, and I was like, oh yeah, that would be nice to just slice my cucumbers and carrots up with into slices. However, it was useless. It really did tiny little slithers. So, yep, I'm going to get rid of that. Now, I thought I'd show you, as I said, about this slicer, that it's been used and it's been loved. So you can see it's been used. See, I think I need to get a whole new set. When I say a whole new set, I literally only need a slicer, the slatted spoon, and then the spoon. So I'm going to add that to my list when I'm out and about to see if I can just get those 3 things separately. And that's that drawer done. On to the next one. Again, what you just missed when I opened this was all of this falling out, and I literally just had to catch that. So this cupboard is definitely telling me it needs to sort out, and I've also got a new bag of dishwasher salt that needs to go in the container at the back. That's the top shelf empty, and as I say, I'm just going to fill up that dishwasher salt too. Just say, why do they make dishwasher salt bags so big and heavy? But anyway, there's a new bag. Right, so that's the top shelf done. I put my tumble dryer sheets in there, which actually I don't use that often now. It makes my clothes feel weird. But I will just finish up that packet. And I think I've got some more down there, but I'll go on the local Facebook page and see if anyone wants them. But yeah, so I put right at the very back, I put the dishwasher salt. I've got a bag of soda crystals. I've put the other bit of leftover dishwasher salt at the back. Dishwasher tablets I get out of the cupboard every couple of days, so they are at the front. So I hardly use those. At the moment I'm not using those because I'm using other bottles up that are here. So for the moment, the tumble dry balls, which I leave in the box because they stay there then, and I take them out, put them in the machine and put them back in the box, and they don't roll all over the cupboard. That's why I still have them in the box. Right, let's sort out this shelf, and this shelf really does need decluttering. Tomorrow I'll probably put the dishwasher cleaner through as well. Again, you don't run the dishwasher on New Year's Day. Wipey, wipey, wipey once again. Now let's quickly put everything back in the cupboard that I'm keeping. And that's it, all done. So these are the 2 items I'm going to get rid of. The moonflower and lavender tumble dryer sheets. Yes, they smell amazing, but they do leave this weird feel on your clothes. And then I'm going to get rid of these Ecover dishwasher tablets because I felt they didn't really do the job in my dishwasher. I've just got the last 2 drawers to do. As I said, those 2 cabinets there I will do another day, and as I said, the baking cupboard up there I will do another day when I have a lot more time It's 5:45 currently right now, so I just need to get these two done and then I can get dinner. Right, let's do the cutlery drawer. I think it needs more of a tidy up rather than getting rid of anything, so let's do this one first. Yes, this section just needed tidying up. I think I can see a couple of things that need to be decluttered from here, so let's do this. That's cutlery drawer all done. I've wiped it all out. It wasn't very messy because I don't allow it to get crummy. I always like to bizarrely have a little bit of blue tack there in case I need to put anything on the door. Now I've got to pull those cards down in a couple of days, so yeah, if I need to stick something in the fridge, so there's always a little blob of blue tack in the drawer. But yeah, that's looking a lot neater. I can tell I'm starting to really flag because I've done the whole kitchen bar 2-3 big cupboards. So I just want to say to you guys that if you are going to do a kitchen declutter and the whole thing seems just a little bit too much, just do one drawer or one cupboard at a time, because I really am flagging now and I've only got one more to do, and then I'm going to call it quits tonight. So yeah, let's get on with that last cupboard. I was meant to say this is what I'm getting rid of out of that cutlery drawer. So this is the last cupboard. Oh, where to begin? Right, I think I'm just going to pull out the top shelf first. Right, let's give this a quick wipe out. I have a cat that says, hello, I'm going to go in the cupboard. Come on, out you come. See, Mr. Inquisitive, he's bored because it's wet and raining outside, so he has no idea what to do himself. Don't worry, I'll re-wipe out the cupboard. You helping, Blue? Are you trying to help me? And then it was onto this bottom bit of the cupboard. Now, if you know what this cupboard is, you will know it's Blue's part of the cupboard. And yes, as soon as I opened the door, he was in there like a shot. So let's go through this, and the reason why I cut the whole section of the video was because his Metacam was on view with my address on it. Now this box is all of Blue's little box of tricks. So yeah, I need to go through. I know the Systay's fine, I know that's fine, I know this is fine, I know I've kept his pet training button box, I don't know why. It can go. Yeah, like he's got collars down there and he's got collars there. So I'm just going to have a quick rearrange of this box of Blues. Right, and that's all organised for Blue now. I've reorganised, say, I put all the collars there. I know I'm flagging, but I'm going to pull that out and all my containers out and just reorganise them and then wipe out the bottom of that and put it all back in. Just pulled this box out that was in there. And guess what Blue doesn't use? These. So I've got 3 of these. So I'm going to donate them to a shelter because Blue has crunches now. Just like that. I gave it a quick tidy up and I wasn't expecting that to be the worst cupboard of the lot. Save the best till last. Right. That's better. That's sorted out. I am getting rid of these 3 double bowls, some old Pro Krillin paste that Blue had. I think he actually probably finished it, but I left it in the cupboard, probably for the next time if he gets an upset stomach. I know what it's called. And then these were buried in the cupboard. And they've been open for some time, so I'm going to chuck those, put that in the chemist and donate those. And the cupboard is now nice and tidy once again. Hurrah! So if you ever feel like decluttering and you don't think you've got much to get rid of, this speaks volumes. I really didn't think I had much to declutter. But yeah. So, come on, get on with doing yours. And a few short weeks later, my builder neighbour came round and reattached my mug hangers. And he also redid the kitchen towel holder too. He actually undid all the screws and redid it. Unfortunately, life has been really busy, and so I haven't actually had a chance to do any more of my cabinets. And of course, as it was many weeks ago that I filmed this video, I've realised upon editing I've not done an outro clip. Whoops! And stay tuned for the next video, as it will be me clearing out my boiler cupboard ready for my boiler to be serviced. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!